Hey everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. Today we'll be facing a subscriber by the name of AbathingAsh, or I guess it's AbathingAsh. I'm not sure the correct way to say your name, bro, but he has wanted to fight me for a while. He keeps posting comments on my videos. He sent me a few messages on my PlayStation account. I keep missing the messages, and when I do see the messages, I don't have enough time to actually get the fight. It's very hard to get fights with subscribers because of how little time I have to make these videos. But I am playing as Junior Dos Santos. He is playing as Stipe Miocic, and I wanted to get this fight specifically because, you know, the title fight has been announced. I'm not sure what the date is that you know, they'll be facing each other, but JDS will be facing Stipe for the heavyweight championship. I am very interested in that fight. They fought once. It was a very good fight. Stipe was really taking it to JDS before he gassed out, and Junior was able to win that fight. He was able to drop Stipe. I think it dropped him maybe once or maybe more than that. I have to go back and watch the fight, but this has always been a very intriguing matchup to me. Both guys are very similar in so many ways. Their height and reach very similar. They're both good strikers, have tremendous power in their hands, and both guys are very technical. So I wanted to get this fight in the heavyweight division, and it ended up being a very competitive match, a really fun fight. Now I know a lot of you keep sending me messages. I get those messages, I see them. I don't see every single one that you send me because I get so many in a day. I know a lot of you want to get matches with me. I really want to do it, don't get me wrong. I absolutely want to get fights with you guys, but you know, you need to understand that and I'm gonna get back to commentating over the fight. The first round was basically a feeling out process. We're just trying to get to, you know, to understand what each other is doing. There a lot didn't happen in the first round. The fight really picked up from round number 2 onwards. But like I was saying, you guys send me messages, you want to get fights, you want me to stream. I completely understand that, but you also need to understand that I really only play EA UFC 2 when I am trying to record a video. Like, I don't have time to play casually, like to get on and just play, just to play. I did that when the game first came out, but right now I have so many responsibilities. I have a very short amount of time in a day to record gameplay, and now that I'm also trying to do other games on my channel, it's a little bit hard to find the right time to face, you know, to face opponents, to face subscribers. So if you're online, when I'm online, usually, I will tell you, because I do get off work around 3:30 a.m. Central Time. That's usually the time that I try to hop on. The second I'm off work, if I want to record a match, I'm going to hop on and try to get a fight. If you're online around that time, shoot me a message. Right there, I rock Stipe. I rock him with a straight uppercut straight. I'm backing him up, trying to blow up his block, but he's able to survive that. He's going to do very well right there with a sidestepping and lunging. Got out the way, survived. Very good job there with his survival. You know, I really thought I was going to finish him in the first round. But anyways, if we are online around the same time, shoot me a message. If I see it when you message me, then we'll get a fight. I do have my notifications turned off on PlayStation just because, you know, when I'm trying to game, I don't really want to be getting notifications, if you understand what I mean. So if you send me a message and I see it, we're gonna get a fight if I have the time. If not, we're gonna make time to get a fight. I just don't want you guys thinking, oh, MartialMind is seeing my comments, he's seen my messages, and because he thinks he's so big, he's just gonna ignore it. It's not even like that. It's not like that at all. It's just I don't have the time to face all of you when you want me to do that. I also plan to stream. I would really love to do that. I'm gonna try to plan a stream, and in that stream it's gonna be completely me versus every single one of you. Anyone that wants to fight, the stream is going to be completely dedicated to fighting subscribers. So I'm going to let you guys know when I set that up, and hopefully you guys show up and we have a fun time. But this player, you know, his style is very good. He's very technical. I love the way he was moving his head. I love how careful he was. He reminded me of myself in the sense that he does not want to get hit. He wants to hit me and not get hit. So he's going to throw a few shots. He's going to move his head proactively over and over again. And it's a very good good tactic to avoid getting hit, especially when you want to keep your accuracy high and not miss shots too much, and you want to make the opponent miss. Also, he was throwing a lot of combinations that I'm very familiar with, which was kind of an advantage for me in the fight. When you're throwing combos that I throw myself in combos that I know how they work, I know how to defend against those combos. Like you require your timing has to be really, really, really on point to be able to catch me with those combos, consistently. You're gonna get me with the combos a few times, but consistently, it's gonna be a little tough. So right there, round number 1 is over. We're gonna jump right into the second round with touch gloves, and right there, I'm just trying to see if I can pick them apart. We are playing tag at the moment. It's not an aggressive fight on either side. No one is really pushing forward. No one is really backing up that much. Like, neither of us is really taking up the counter roll but Dan, he picks up right there and starts landing these combos over and over again. I'm backing up, trying to recover. And I'm just trying to see if I can just keep my accuracy high. Every single time that I throw a strike, I want to make sure that I land. That way I can keep my stamina high, even though Stipe has higher stamina stats. Stipe is also faster. JDS, what he has going for him, he has power. And right there, I land a nasty straight. I also land a body kick. He keeps going for the straight uppercut straight, which is a very nasty combination. You don't want to get hit by that combo repeatedly. And I'm looking for that power overhand left hook to the body. Also a nasty shot. We're gonna throw another straight to the body right there. We're wrecking his body a little bit, just building up damage to the body to try to see if we can work his stamina, get his conditioning low, because the lower his stamina, the easier it's going to be to deal with the combinations that he's throwing. So second round is going pretty well. I haven't been hit too much. It doesn't seem like he has been hit too much either, but I felt like my accuracy was a little better. I was able to land strikes better than he was able to land strikes, and it's really difficult dealing with an opponent that moves their head as much as he moves his head. You have to be very careful trying to go in. I mean, you see them moving their head, hang back. Don't think, okay, he's moving his head, I can just go in there and hit him while his head is rotating like that. That's how you're going to get your head blown up. And in the heavyweight division, I love heavyweight so much because the margin for error is very, very small. You can't make a lot of mistakes. Your block gets blown up really, really quickly. Your defense has to be on point when you're facing a really good striker, because it's only going to take a few shots, a few clean shots, and you're completely screwed. Your block is broken, your head is damaged, your body is damaged, and you're on the ground freaking counting sheep. So right there, like I said, I am also looking to see if I can land body kicks. I'm boxing, but then I'm also trying to land body kicks consistently. I land a body kick right there, land a straight overhand straight, body kick again, go for another straight, blowing up his head. But look at what he does. Every single time he throws a shot and he misses, he lunges backwards and keeps himself at a safe distance. Right there, he does it again. I love how he does that. That adds a second layer to the strike and something else for you to worry about. What that means is that you won't be able to take advantage of the counter opportunity that presents itself every single time he misses. Every single time he misses, he will not always be there for you to counter. So you have to calculate in your mind, when is he going to be there after he misses, and you have to know when to throw so that you don't miss and waste your stamina missing strikes, because he's going to back lunge out the way. He's not going to be there. You're going to whiff and you're going to miss shots. Now right there, I try to land the overhand. Does not work. I land a straight followed by the overhand to the body. He's also going for leg kicks. He's throwing the same right there. That was a brilliant sequence. He threw a shot, lunged backwards, lunged forward, and landed a nasty straight. And my left arm is almost blown up right there. I had to back up to recover. I'm starting to blow up his own left hand. That straight is such a dangerous shot from both JDS and Stipe. I mean, the straight shots are so nasty, so powerful. Every time he hits me with a straight, I can feel that thing rumble through my controller, and every time I hit him with a straight, I am pretty sure he can also feel it. So the second round is almost over. He goes for a head kick. Preferably, I like to sway the head kick and then come over the top with a straight followed by an uppercut and then with a straight. But that time, I just went for a body kick because I am trying to see if I can keep landing significant strikes just in case the fight goes to a, to a decision. You have to keep that in mind with technical fights like this one. Keep your eyes on the judges. Keep your mind on the judges. Don't just focus so much on damage. If you're throwing, try to be accurate. Remember, if the fight goes to the, to a decision, you have to have done enough in the, in the fight to actually win that decision. So the second round is almost over. By the way, we are playing this match with real-time clock. I love playing with the real-time clock. It makes things more realistic for me. It's also more time in the octagon, more time for each one of us to gas, and I absolutely love that. So round number 3 is on the way. I feel like I've been able to win the first and the second round pretty handily. I was able to land more shots. I was able to keep my accuracy high, so I'm doing pretty good in the fight. By the way, before I forget, I would like to know what your prediction for this particular fight is. When JDS finally meets Stipe a second time, what do you think is going to happen in the fight? I really don't know. I do intend to make a full prediction on the fight because I'm really fascinated by these two guys. I mean, Stipe is so powerful. Like, people don't realize how powerful he is because, he doesn't have the highlight reel that Junior Dos Santos has. I mean, JDS has some crazy knockouts on his record. I mean, Junior sleeps people. He touches them, they fall down dead. But Stipe also has, incredible power in his hands. He can just as easily hurt Junior. But the thing that really worries me about JDS every single time he fights is he is too tough for his own good. He has so much heart. It's almost a massive disadvantage for him because he's going to keep putting himself in positions where he's going to get hurt. He's going to keep getting hit with these bombs, and because he's so tough, he's not going to give up. He's going to keep coming forward. And the fights he had versus Cain Velasquez is a big proof of that. I mean, when you watch those fights, man, you keep thinking to yourself, why is Junior Dos Santos still standing? He is so tough, and those fights took so much out of him. I mean, you can see the way he fights now. His chin is really not what he used to be, which is why he got dropped by Alistair Overeem. Granted, Overeem has a lot of power in his hands, but the JDS of old, the Junior Dos Santos before the second fight versus Cain Velasquez, in my opinion, would not lose to Overeem like that. That fight it just seems so weird to me. But then it kind of looks like Junior is back to his true form. He's back to being very fleet-footed. He's back to being technical. He's back to being very elusive. If you watch his fight versus Ben Rothwell, the way he performed in that fight is exactly how I love to see Junior fight. He focused completely on his speed, very rarely focused on power. He focused on, very slick combinations, he focused on body punches. I really love when JDS fights like that. So in this fight versus Stipe, the way that I see it going, Stipe is aggressive. He likes to move forward. He likes to stay in your face. He likes to end things as early as he possibly can, and he keeps up a very high work rate. He lands a lot of significant strikes. It's very interesting to see how the fight is going to go, especially to see where Junior Dos Santos' head is at, and to see if he can actually become champion and actually defend that belt. The way that I look at it, if Cain is not in the picture, there are very few guys out there that can actually beat JDS. So anyways, back to the fight. Let me know in the comment section who you guys think is going to win the fight during the title fight, and let me know how you think it's going to go. I really love reading those comments, and I can't wait to read them. But back to the fight. I am trying to land clean shots. My opponent is also throwing clean shots, but right here I'm starting to notice that his stamina is going down. Because his stamina is going down, his strikes are not coming at me as fast as they used to, as fast as it was in the first round, which makes things a little bit easier to defend against. And if my stamina is higher, I'll be able to move my head faster, I'll be able to return fire faster, and I'll be able to do damage faster. Now remember, I am dealing with Stipe's speed here. The speed difference, it's not massive to the point where it's so like noticeable, but there is a speed difference. Stipe is faster than JDS, and he feels smoother when you use both of them. But with Junior, what you've got is power. So if you can land your shots, like Junior has a higher chance of rocking and hurting Stipe than Stipe has a chance of rocking and hurting JDS, and I had that in my favor in this fight. So round number 3, his stamina is going down. I'm trying to see if I can keep up a certain amount of work rate, just to make sure that I'm ahead in the scorecards, make sure that he does not start pulling ahead and landing significant strikes on me. Right there, I'm starting to double and triple up my combos. He's standing right in front of me. Bam! Landed straight, almost drop him. That one blew right through the block. I mean, his left hand is so damaged. If I landed one more of those shots, it would have been game over. So right here, I'm finding clean openings for that uppercut. Junior Dos Santos has nasty uppercuts, very nasty uppercuts, and I'm also doubling up those combos, going jab, straight, so that when he sways and he tries to return fire, he's going to run into a straight. I'm going to do it again right here. Jab, straight, one more time. Making sure that when he tries to return fire, he's going to have a strike in front of him to run into. So right there, round number 4 is on the way. I believe I have won this fight so far. I've won every single round. I've been able to land more shots, and he's trying to switch things up. Now he goes for a clinch. I'm going to try to deny that, go for a takedown. Does not work. He sprawls on me. And then I believe he gets up. I think he tries to make his way to side control to try to work some ground and pound, which is very smart. If the striking is not working for you, you can definitely change things up. You know, a lot of people will think when you fight me, it's going to be a stand-up fight. Look, if your game is, grappling, if that's what you want to do, whenever it is that we do fight, please, by all means, grapple. Don't think that I only want strikers to face me. Like I said, a lot of you want to face me. You want to see how you're going to do it. You want to see if you can beat me. And a lot of you very well will beat me. This is not, it's not a joke. There are a lot of you out there that will actually beat me when we fight. But if grappling is your thing, if that's what you're comfortable doing, please, if we fight, grapple, do it. Don't think, oh, Martial only wants a technical stand-up war where I move my head and I don't parry. No, do your thing, bro. Do your thing. Just fight your best. Do your very best. Let's put on a show and try to beat me. That's exactly what I'm gonna like, because I will be playing my own game. So right there, I'm thinking in my head he's probably gonna want to go to the clinch again. He's gonna want to spice things up, do something different, have me thinking about something different. He's moving his head a lot more, and when they start moving their head, when they start moving their head repeatedly like that, a takedown is coming or a clinch attempt is coming. I believe right there he gets a clinch again. I believe so. Clinch is coming right there. He gets the clinch. I'm gonna land a few strikes, and I'm gonna try to whip him and make my way out of the clinch. That's my favorite way to get out of the clinch. A lot of people already expect you to try to break, so just whip him like that. Hold it. It breaks and you're out of the clinch. And now that I've told you guys, that's what you're gonna be watching out for now. I have no idea why I tell you guys what I do in my fights, but it's okay. Anyways, fight is on. Round number 4 is almost over. He's kind of holding high block, really holding high block. I see that, so boom, we're gonna go to the body. One more to the body. We're gonna throw another shot to the body. I see that high block being held. Another body shot. Next, I'm gonna try to go to the top because I feel his head is completely damaged. He has barely any stamina left. I'm gonna look for a clean uppercut. He goes for a clean land, an uppercut. We're looking for that lead uppercut. That lead uppercut should be able to damage him. Straight uppercut. He is hurt. Jab, straight. Knocked out cold. Hope you guys enjoyed that fight. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think about the fight. Major props to my opponent, AbathingAsh, or AbathingAsh. Let me know the right way to say your name, dude, if you watch the video. But that's it. Hope you guys enjoy that. Thank you for the fight, really means a lot. We actually got a second fight right after this. It was the same exact fight as J. Diaz versus Stipe. I was able to beat him a second time. This time I knocked him out in mount. I don't feel like it's necessary to post the second fight. Unless you guys want to see it, let me know. I will post the second fight. It kind of lasted, you know, I think it lasted 3 rounds. We grappled a little bit and I was able to get him in mount. But anyways, that said, I am gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go get some rest. I'm tired. I will see you guys in the next fight versus a subscriber. Whoever it is that I face next, you guys are gonna know. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it and hope you guys have a fantastic day. Keep yourself safe.
Winner by knockout.